Alright, let's talk about today's project. Bumper is here. We'll see what the bumper I went with. I went with a Barricade. Supposed to be factory OEM fog light holes. Has a lowered winch mounting plate. Tow hooks. Or recovery points. Let's see how easy or hard this is going to be. Tells me the tools I need. So I'll see if that works. I kind of looked at the directions. They're kind of shitty. And then that winch is going to go back on it. Hopefully today too. Well, let's get it done. Alright. So there's a couple bolts I took out that were wrong. So this bracket sits back there. 4 of them. And I took... This bracket sits back there. And I took these bolts out first. And it's the bolts that are here, which are an 18, but you can't get an impact in there because of the sway bar disconnect, the sway bar. And I had to take the sway bar or the skid plate off first to get to all that. I think that was a 13, if I remember right. I don't know where the socket. Yeah, here it is. And that was a 13. So now on for the putting it on. I'm recruiting carrying help. It's not that heavy though. Well, actually, sorry. I gotta get the fog lights out of here first. There was this piece had a bunch of them clips in it. If you don't have this tool, get this tool. Especially for taking them clips out. So much easier. So let me do the fog light part and see if they fit like they should. Alright, looks like once you pop these out, you gotta take this off, which is another 13. That way you can get to the wiring. The wiring goes back underneath that. I'll take that metal off. Oh, I'll get these off first, I guess. Take the... She's breaking shit over there. Good thing we're not using this. Alright, I got to the wiring, but there is a million of those little screws all the way around this thing. However many that is. I missed these two, one in there and the one in there. So you gotta take all them off before it'll pop off. So we'll get the wiring off and then we'll see if the new bumper fits. Probably should have checked that first. Alright, these things were a pain in the butt. They give you all this little bitty hardware. And I put them in from the bottom, and I put thread locker on them, and I was also able just to hold it backside with my finger, and it stayed tight, so I could tighten the nut. But you got to put this bracket on there first, that way, and then put and then the fog light bolts to this. This bumper said it was only for LED fog lights, but they seem to be working. But the LED has 3 mounting points, so maybe there's 1, 2, 3. I don't know. I'm going to put my halogen back in for now. So, we'll see. It's working out so far. They're just, gotta get your fingers down there. So I put them in like that on the back side. Alright, I got the 2 fog lights in, and then I put these in, and then they have little plastic keepers that go on them, and the other side's threaded. Same thing on that side. I got my 19 and I'm gonna hang it up there. Kids out there running a dirt bike.
Oh, that one scared me. I was not ready for that one.
Alright, this is what I ended up having to cut out of the bumper. The apex winch maybe is a little longer than some of them. So, not that much. You can see that it went straight there on each side. And now I'm going to get some paint on it, and then I can mount the winch. If the holes would have been just right there, it would have worked. But I didn't want to all blow the holes because it always ends up pulling forward anyways. There is the front bumper. I didn't realize you can see that wire that good through them holes. So I'm going to retie that a different way. I mean, it's a little higher right now. There's the Rubicon skid plate back on. Silver tow hooks. Dirty ass bumper. Should have cleaned it first. But it kind of matches the winch and the rest of it right now. Still a little dirty from last weekend. I ran my wires up here and hooked them in here and in here for now. I'm going to see if they make something better for this. If not, because I'm going to end up adding more stuff to this, I need to make sure I can come up with something better. But this is just temporary, over top the airbox like this. Shouldn't hit nothing. I'm going to take the airbox out, run it underneath, hopefully. But I got a lot of other wiring to run, so we'll worry about that then. Alright, I'm going to clean this thing up a little bit. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. See ya.